Hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome to the Yacht Club. I'm an occupational therapist and a yoga instructor. And this morning, let's do a little before you get out of bed yoga. So I'm picturing that you do this first thing in the morning as kind of a get ready for your day kind of stretch. So I'm going to join you laying down. And this is how we'll begin. So start out flat on your back. And reach through your toes. Stretch your legs as long as you can. And then begin to lift your arms up over your head. Stop as they're pointing straight towards the ceiling. And think about your rib cage. So I don't want it to lift off your bed. So keep your rib cage down and reach those arms up a little higher. Take a deep breath in. Reach your fingertips as long as you can without your rib cage lifting. So fingers stretch and toes stretch. And bring your arms back up towards the ceiling. Let's try just one arm at a time. So reach one arm up over your head. Stretch it long and back up. And the other arm reaches over your head. And come back up. And bring your one knee towards your chest. Grab it with both hands and pull that knee in. And rock that knee side to side. Start to warm up your hips. Make little circles. And go the opposite direction. Draw little circles with your knee. Squeeze it into your chest and then reach that leg back out long. Let's bring the other knee into your chest. You can lace your fingers or do one on top of the other, but draw that knee in as close as it'll go. Rock it side to side. And squeeze it into your chest. Let's draw a few circles with your knee. One direction. And then go the opposite way. Put your opposite foot on the ground and then let's cross this ankle over your knee to make like a figure 4 shape. This may be enough of a stretch for you. You're going to breathe and let your knee that's lifted fall out to the side. I don't want you to press it there. We're just going to let it fall as far as that hip will let it go. If you need a little bit deeper sensation, reach between your thigh and the outside. You're going to lace your fingers together to lift that bottom leg off the ground and pull both legs towards you. Keep your toes active. They're going to be lifting. And you just pull as deep as you need to feel the stretch. And gently let go of your thigh if you lifted it and uncross that ankle. Let's lift the other ankle and cross it over your knee. Breathe here. Let your knees sort of fall down out to the side. If you'd like to lace your fingers through, thread the needle and grab onto your thigh, you can pull it towards you. Just make sure you keep those toes nice and active. Just find your edge and then breathe there. So we don't want to yank the body into any positions, or just gently finding the edge and then holding there. See if we can get those muscles to release a little bit. And gently set your leg back down if it was lifted and uncross your ankle. Then keep your knees bent. We're going to bring your arms up and then bend your elbows down till they touch the bed. And then let your hands fall back as far as they'll go. So you're keeping your shoulders on the bed, letting your hands fall back. And then lift your hands up. You're going to bring them towards your hips, like pointing the opposite direction. So imagine your forearms are the hands of a clock. So they're going to rock back and forth between 3 and 9 o'clock. So you're getting some rotation in your shoulders. Bringing your hands back and forth. Your feet are still pressing down, keep you stable. And then next time your hands are back, bring your elbows up so your elbows and hands draw together in front of your face. And then bring your arms up and down. So your elbows and hands stay together and they just slide up and down. And take deep breaths as you move. See if we can do one breath with one movement. Maybe inhale up, exhale down. And let your hands come to your belly. Take a breath here. And stretch one leg long. Flex your toes, pull them back towards you, and lift that leg up in the air. Actively lift it as high as you can, and then pull your toes towards you so you feel that stretch up the back of your leg. And let's come down, bring your heel all the way to the ground, and lift back up, keeping your toes pulled towards you. And exhale back down. Inhale up. And exhale all the way down. Bend your knee and stretch the other leg straight. Reach it as long as it'll go. Then inhale up. And pull those toes towards you to stretch the back of your leg. Exhale down. We'll go up and down a few times. Notice as you have your hands still on your belly how your stomach feels as it's contracting as you lift up and exhale down. So your stomach muscles are keeping you stable here. Pull it back up and bring those toes towards you. And see if you can straighten your knee. Big stretch. And place your foot down. Put a little space between your feet. And you can keep your hands on your belly, holding your hips still. You're going to let your knees fall to one side. And lift them back up. And let's come to the other side. So just a gentle rocking back and forth. Warming up those hips. I hope as you start to move, you find a little more space in your joints, a little more mobility. We're just going side to side, back and forth at your own pace. And next time you come to one side, let your knees hang down there. Let them fall and rest. And then you're going to reach your opposite arm out in that cactus position and turn your head away. So you're finding a little twist. Both your shoulders are going to stay down. But your head is pointing the opposite way as your knees. And lift those knees up, let them fall to the other side. And your other arm comes in the cactus position. And you're going to turn and look at that hand. Bring your hands back to your hips and lift those knees. You're going to roll your whole body all the way onto one side. And gently press up. You're going to push through your elbow and come all the way up to the side of your hip. And then find a seat. It could be with bent knees, with your legs wide. Find a comfortable way to sit with your legs long on the bed and your head up tall. Find some length here. You can press against the bed to lift up even taller. And reach your arm over your head, lean to one side. And reach your fingers back up. Let's lean over to the other side. Breathe here and find some space in your side body. And reach through those fingers. Come back up. See if your legs will come to straight. Reach up nice and tall. And then with your hands propped behind you, see if you can start to press your head down towards your toes. So you don't have to move far. We're just tilting the angle of your hips so that your head is reaching down towards your toes. Your knees can stay bent if that feels more comfortable, and your toes are always pulling towards you. You're reaching long through the top of your head. And exhale to relax. And gently let yourself come back up. And let's give some movement to your ankles so you can prop on your hands and roll your ankles in circles. Then begin to point and flex your feet. Work out the kinks a little bit. Let's bring your feet back together and start to shake out your knees. And stretch up with your chest opening towards the ceiling, so you're propping back on your hands. Arch your back and look up towards the ceiling. And gently straighten back up. And take a deep breath. Thank you so much for starting your day off with some stretch. You can bring your hands towards your chest and drop your chin. Find some gratitude for starting your day with movement. Namaste.